taste sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast.
Good evening. Welcome to the third qualifying round, first leg of Union Saint-Gilloise and Rangers. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's get straight into the teams. Just give me 2 seconds, I'll be with you. Just have a look here. Okay. Sharing. I don't want to be sharing that screen, do I? No. Let's try that again. Share screen. Oh, there we go. Right. So, team lineups are in. 12 minutes to kick off. Lineups. Saint-Gilloise. We've got Morris in goal, Sykes, Burgess, Van der Hayden, Abusin, Amani, Tuama, Lennon, Coop, Adingra, and Van Zia. For Rangers, we've got McLaughlin, Tavernier, Goldson, Sands, Barisic, Lundstrom, Matondi, Kamara, Jack, Tillman, and Kolak. So they're the lineups for Rangers. And I'm going to talk about Rangers for a bit. Because firstly, they've dropped Winger, which is a shock. Bronckhurst, substitute manager. I think he seems to have rested some players, which seems a little bit weird. We're going to go into their transfer window so far. So they've brought in Ben Davies from Liverpool, Yilmaz from Besiktas, he's a left back, Matondo from Schalke, he's a right winger, Kolak is a new signing from PAOK, got Tom Lawrence, John Suter, Malik Tillman, who's come from Bayern Munich, loan, attacking midfielder. They've promoted 3 of their youngsters. They sold Calvin Bassey, Oribo, Cedric Itten. Leon Balogun has left on free. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one for Rangers, I have to say. A bit of a tricky one. Don't know why the connection isn't great tonight. No idea why. But yeah, so it's I don't know what to expect from tonight. Obviously, the second leg's next week. But obviously, the window's not closed. They've made 16 million. Obviously, if they can get the problem is, I know who they're facing in the next round. So basically, whoever wins this leg, this tie, obviously next leg next week, they will be playing Monaco or PSV. which is extremely tricky. I have to say. I have to be fair to him. That's a tricky game. I will try and keep you up to date with other scores that's happening right now. So right now it's Monaco 0, Eindhoven 0. Ludogorets is 1, Dynamo Zagreb is 2, and then in the Sheriff, Victoria, I don't know how you say that name. I know the team, I just never know how to say it because it's a PLZEN. Don't know how you meant to say it. Sheriff 1, the Czech Republic team 2. Benfica are playing at 8 o'clock. Cambridge and Millwall at the EFL Cup kick-off at the same time as the Rangers game. I wasn't covering for a while. I realised I could watch the Rangers game. So I chose the Rangers game. I was Scottish. They are my Scottish team. So I will watch the Rangers. Hopefully they do well. Hopefully. Being the operative word here. But we shall see. We shall see how they get on. We shall see how they get on. It's going to be an interesting game. They're not playing at their home ground, so I'm going to look that up. Let's see why they're not playing at home. I don't quite understand it. They are based in Brussels and they're playing at Louvren's ground. So I don't know why they are. Reason here. Can't find anything clearly to say why they're playing not at home. Let's see if I can find it in this group here. Okay, so as the Joseph Marianne Stadium is not approved for Champions League standards, Unionists will play their match at the Den Brief Stadium in Liverpool. Okay. Union have not played a European match since October 7th, 1964. The last time was a trip to Juventus in the first round of the Intercities Fairs Cup, beaten 1-0 in the first leg. And they lost the second leg with the same score in Turin. The match tonight is a sellout, which is good. And there is a good chance it will be locally fair, not only on the pitch, but also nearly 7,000 Union supporters are expected against nearly 2,000 Rangers fans in the stadium before 10. Running the songs. Okay. So the Union Saint-Gilloise are very well linked with Celtic. So yeah, this could be an interesting one. This could be feisty. This could be feisty people. We shall see. So yeah. Individual preparation. In terms of team selection, you will have to do about 2 attackers, Dennis Eckert Ayenza and Gustav Nilsson, and his defender Ishmael Kandus. Individual preparation fullback Machida has returned to training and is in the selection, as is midfielder Uzama Azuzi, the Union's latest recruit. To be fair, but yeah, the kick game obviously hasn't kicked off yet. It is not far from kicking off. Probably about 6 minutes away. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, I reckon. But I'll keep you up to date with anything that happens. big up to everyone that's here. I promise as soon as the game kicks off, I'll let you
Your friend.
know. Evening.
We're going to the group stages of the Europa League, but it's Champions League group stage.
Okay. People are welcome in. The problem is you would have to have your sound off. Can't do it for copyright, you see, sadly. But we're not far from kickoff now. Players are coming out now. Okay. This could be an interesting game. Could be an interesting game. Could be absolutely rubbish, but we shall see. I'm expecting like a 3-0 win for Rangers, to be honest. But I think it's going to be quite feisty. So what I've read is going to be feisty. But we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. It's just doing handshakes at the moment. It's a very small ground. I'm surprised. So what is wrong with their actual home ground then? Because this isn't like a mind-blowing stadium. It's only 10,000. So what's wrong with the one at home? If anyone's Saint-Gilloise fan, please let me know, because honestly, I can't actually see what's wrong with this compared to what would be wrong with their own home ground. It doesn't look amazing, but it's you are kidding me. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and say the referee's name. It's just not going to happen. It's like the board of a beginning of a Scrabble game. It's one of those. I couldn't do it. I'm not going to insult myself by or insult him, to be fair, by trying to say his name, because that would go so wrong. Oh, so they're switching sides. Probably something to do with the smoke bomb that's gone off at the right hand side, to be honest. Okay, so we're seconds away from kickoff now. Seconds away. Be Rangers kicking off from right to left. From my right to left. Hopefully my reception improves. Just keeps dipping out for some bizarre reason. There seems to be a technical issue here with the ref. Seriously. Why can't I get a game that can just have no silly issues? There's a technical issue with the ref. Oh, it's not a technical ref issue. Oh, no, it's an issue. Whatever it is, he had to speak to the ref, the managers about it. Don't know what that is. I hope everything's okay. Like nothing's been said between the dugouts. I hope everything's okay there. That was a bit odd, I have to say. That, for me, that's odd. And we're underway. Rangers kicking off. And it's out for a Rangers throw-in. Right. So let's have a look. Rangers just passing it around nice and calmly right now. The Belgian side are not pressing at all. So I've got a feeling it's going to be a block of 10 players, and Rangers have to find a way of getting through, to be honest, and that could be tricky. Let's have a look. I think this is going to be. Let's put it in context for Rangers. It's going to be like a Rangers East 5 game. You know how East 5 are just going to defend you. They're just going to put a low block, and we'll just be fighting for every second. Oh, but here come. Oh no, but they've broken it down already. Here come Rangers. But Rangers have been broken down too now. Okay. So Saint-Gilloise are going to give it a go, which is always good. You don't want them not giving it a go, do you, really? Okay. There's Tavernier. I don't know if we just kind of expect a little bit more from the Rangers lineup, possibly. So Carol Girards is the coach of Saint-Gilloise. Obviously Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, coach for Rangers. I think they're going to be quite calm for like 20 minutes, because I think we're just going to be watching a lot of defending by the Belgian team and wait for Rangers to try and break them down. I do feel that they will dip into the transfer market before the window closes. To be honest, they have to, really. Throughout Joe Aribo, obviously got a lot of injuries still. Calvin Bassey, probably could say that they've probably replaced him with Ben Davies. Whether or not you think that's good enough, I'm not sure. Sorry if my Wi-Fi level keeps dropping. I don't know what's going on. It's probably the weather. If it does cut out, it will come back on again. The wonderful UK weather. Okay, so Rangers are obviously clearly struggling to get past them right now, which is what I kind of expected. It is going to be like a League One side facing Rangers. It's going to be a lot of defending and just hope that they can make something out of it. This Rangers have got a free kick now. We obviously know who's taking the free kick here. James Tavernier. Goldson's gone up. Oh, okay. I don't know who that came off. There's Tillman out for a throw in. Okay, so Tillman looks pretty good on the left. Weirdly, he's got number 71. I don't know why he's got the number 71 on. If anyone can tell me, that'd be great. Big up to Luke. I hope you're doing well. So it's now calling to Rangers. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, so it's now a free kick to Rangers in a good, dangerous position. It's on the corner of the penalty box. So yeah, it's quite a nice, dangerous position. Nice little bit of a threat there. So we're going to have to see if there's going to be a goal or not. So the free kick's been taken by Barisic. Oh, great shot there by Barisic. Good save by the goalkeeper there. Tillman's trying to bring it back. Now Montando. Now Tillman. Tillman's got it back. And it's out for a corner. It is out for a corner now. And that was a very good strike by Barisic, I have to say. Oh yeah, if that goalkeeper doesn't make that, that's in. So now it's a corner to Rangers. How bad is my Wi-Fi? It's pretty bad, isn't it? Oh jeez. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. So the corner comes in, not great. But it goes back out, back in, goes back out again. Dealt better there by the Belgian side. But here comes Tavernier again. Shot there. Okay, James Sands has got a decent shot on him for a defender. Oh, okay, so he can actually play as a midfielder. Well, that explains a good shot then. But here comes the Belgian side, and they've managed just to win a goal kick. I thought it might be a free kick there, but no free kick at all. Hoping that my Wi-Fi improves at some point. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. It was absolutely fine last night. Tillman looks good from what I've seen, and Matondo looks good as well. So that's two good wingers there for Rangers. Ooh. Very gentle pass there from Tillman there. But we're coming, well, 9 minutes gone, still 0-0. Goldson to Sands. Some Lundstrom. Jack. Back to Sands. I wouldn't call it a low block from the Belgian side, but it's enough to just upset the apple cart a bit. Here comes Sands to Tillman. Tillman looks really good. Try to find it. Oh, Tillman's got it back again. I think Tillman goes for decent strike. Tillman looks really good, I have to say. Impressive Tillman. So when Rangers get a loanee, they pick a really good loanee, don't they? They always seem to manage to do it. It's crazy, really. So we're coming to 11 minutes gone now. Here comes the Belgian side. They're trying to force the attack, but nah, forced it too much there. Forced it too much. Still surprised that McGregor's not in goal, you know. To have McLaughlin in goal just seems really weird. Just seems weird to me. I wish my Wi-Fi would sort itself out as well. Just do better now. But here comes Goldson. Back to Sands. Sands looks really good. I'm impressed with Tillman. I just don't know if they've improved enough to compete with Celtic. That's my concern. But here comes a shot with the Belgian side, but blocked. And they find Kamara. And it's a free kick to the Belgian side. I'm saying Belgian side because I don't actually know how to say their name. I get the Union. I get the Saint. It's the Gilloise. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It doesn't sound right. Saint-Gilloise. Gilloise? No idea. So I'm just going to call them the Belgian side. They are from Belgium, so I can't be saying it wrong. So it's going to be a free kick to USG now. Just make sure I don't say PSG at some point. So here comes the free kick. Easily into McLaughlin's hands. There comes Jack. Kamara. Lundstrom. Lundstrom keeps dropping quite deep, so he's making me look like he's like a centre back at the moment. He really isn't. Goldson to Sands. They're not pushing. They're not dropping very deep, the Belgians. So Rangers are struggling to find. They don't really have the pace, do they? I think if they could work it out, they've got Matondo and Tillman, who could both give him runs. So there is an option there. They just need to work it out a bit better. Kolak, to me, looks like a bit of a target man. So, it's not really going to be a great one there. Bring up to King KB. Hope you're doing well. Hope it's all beautiful in Philly today. Hope you're doing well there, my man. Here comes Tillman. Funny enough, American. People that don't know, King KB is from Philly. Tillman is on loan from Bayern Munich, but he's an American international. It's very good, actually. Very quick. Got some talent about him as well. Decent player. Decent player. Oh, Tillman. Oh. You know what? I think I'd highly recommend we look out for Tillman this season. Because he looks good. He looks good. Looks a good player. Not going to do much if they do that, though. Evening, Chris. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. I think what's going to happen here is Rangers are going to struggle to find a way through. They're very well organised, this Belgian team. Very well organised. Here comes Tavernier. Tries to find Kamara. Didn't manage to find him. Tavernier. But the Belgian side break. But Rangers bring it back with Tavernier. I think there's a problem here with Jack. Jack's just gone down with a slight injury. Not sure how serious it is. I think my Wi-Fi has actually now sorted itself out, which is fantastic. It's just done his foot a bit. Yeah, it's just on top of his foot. These studs, they still hurt, don't they? No matter how much they've changed over the years, they still hurt. So, yeah, this Belgian team don't look too bad. They really don't. I'll have to look into how they've got here because I know nothing about them. Literally nothing. Literally what I read before I came live was literally the first time I've heard of them, to be honest. I know St. Gallen and I know a few Saint teams, but this is a new one on me. Can't say I've noticed their name crop up that often. Here they come actually, building an attack, and they've got a goal kick. Rangers, okay. Yeah, it's pretty much what they're doing, aren't they? Just retiring. Honestly, we've seen how Alonso gets when he gets stressed. Next year, he's going to get so stressed, unless they've got a car that we don't know about next year. That guy's going to get furious in that car.
Vettel's quite calm, really. Alonso's not. He's gonna rip that car apart if he doesn't like it. I can't remember what team it was now. Was it Renault? Was it Renault or McLaren? One of those two that he drove for, and he was just so furious with the car and would say it, wouldn't he? Wouldn't hold back. Big up to Rich. I'm having a few days off, but you know me, I love my football. It's back to Rangers now, Champions League. But please subscribe to Rich on Eagle Eyed. It depends how watertight that contract is, isn't it? How long is he signed for? Is it a 1 year deal or 2 year deal? I'm guessing it's a 1 year deal. I'm guessing it's 1 year. We're just coming up to 21 minutes gone now. Ugh. So Rangers are struggling to get past their defence. They're not an awful side. I'm gonna have to Google them. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Is it multi-year? Jeez. Sorry, Chris. I'm just going to Google this team because I don't know enough about them to comment about them. Bad. Pain momentum. Let's have a look. So Royal Union Saint-Gilloise, founded 1897. There's someone else before or something. There we go. Oh, okay. So there we go. That's fine. So on 10th of April 2022, doing their first season back in the top flight for 49 years, finished the regular season in first place after a draw against last place Beerschot. The match was abandoned. Crikey. Also, Union finished second behind Club Brugge. Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, this is a crazy story, isn't it? Where does that come from? Where do these come from? I love that kind of story, though. That's probably why I haven't, because you know what? I've hardly played like any football games or done much with the smaller European leagues. It's normally the bigger leagues I pay attention to. So obviously that just missed me totally. You could just kind of expect there's like at least, what, 4 in the Belgian league that you know about, like without a problem. There's obviously more now. I know Westerlo, Warragium, is it called Warragium? Something like that. I don't know how you say the names. Salta, Warragium, I think their names are. Anderlecht, Club Brugge, Standard Liège. So yeah, you know most of them, but obviously this is some crazy story, isn't it? So just promoted, and then they finished second to Club Brugge. That's mad. Oh, has he not? Has he not? Oh, okay. Chris, you're gonna have to let me know more about that because I heard he'd signed for him. Obviously, I didn't read any more stories. I probably just read that and I was like, oh, okay, that's that done. Oh, you have to let me know, please, if you don't mind, Chris. That'd be really appreciated. Chris, you could be my little inside man on the F1 news because I just assumed you signed for it because I saw it on a headline and I was like, oh, okay, that's that sorted. So if he hasn't, well, that's interesting. That's mad. So how's... Oh. Okay, they just totally lost the plot in the F1 world. Feels like that. Anyway, we're on 24 minutes, still 0-0. It's a pretty poor game. It's a Bobby game. That's what I'm going to call these. I'm going to call them Bobby games. I've done... How many games have I done now? 3 games the new season already. Had 4 goals. Here comes USG. Oh, goes just wide as well. Okay, they look very good going forward. Yeah, okay, we should not be like talking these down because they look really good. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so this USG coming second to Club Brugge, and to be fair, I quite like a lot of the Belgian league's players. CDK is one that's obviously going to Milan. That guy I actually really do like. I rate him very highly. Oh, whoa. Okay, it's goal. It's a goal. Oh my word. It's a goal. It's a USG. Wow. It's the first European goal for 58 years. 58 years. Literally just put a goal on it. Okay. I'm going to have to find out the scorer in my... Is it Tuama? I think we're going to go with Tuama. We're going to go with Tuama on this one. But it is goal. That is not what I was expecting. I have to admit. I was not expecting that. Okay. Okay, I was not expecting that. That has shocked me. I have to be honest. That's a shock. Are they checking something? Because they don't seem to be moving on. Oh, no, they're kicking off now. Okay. There was no mention of any VAR or anything there, so I don't know what's going on there. Okay. So Rangers need to work out how to break this defence down now, because it's going to be more defensive than they were before. And that is not the way to do it, Lundstrom. Okay, when they come again. If anyone can tell me how you pronounce the names, I'd love your help, because I don't know how to say the last one. I don't know how to say the last word in their name. Okay, let's read this, Chris. Right, without his agreement, he said Alpine have put out a press release later this afternoon that I'm driving for them next year. He said, this is wrong. I have not signed a contract with Alpine 2023. There's a lot of rumours of PS. Oh, okay. Ooh. Who actually owns him? Do you know? Because I know that a lot of these younger drivers are owned or belong to one of the big boys. Is he owned by someone bigger? If you can, sorry, Chris, I know it's probably asking you about, but so we're 29 minutes in now. I can't believe this. honestly, I'm still in shock at how good USG are. I was expecting a 3-0 win to Rangers here. Really was. So I'm in a bit of a shock. Here's Sands. The problem is you can see, you can't see, I can see, where there is a massive gap in the field there where they need someone. And this is where selling Joe Aribo was a big mistake, because he would come back and fill that gap. Rangers have a lot to do. There's a lot to do for Rangers. For me, then. Matondo and Tillman look very good on either wings. I'll give them that. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried for him in this game specifically. He did take a deflection of Goldson, the actual goal, but McLaughlin still should have done a bit better, to be honest. Oh, crikey, Rangers need to wake up. And I know they've been playing games, so they're owned by Alpine. So it's one of their own youngsters. Oh, I'm so gonna have to look into this story afterwards, mate. Thanks for the heads up, though. I just assumed it was done. Here comes Sands. They don't look scary to me, Rangers. Matondo and Tillman look good. Tillman's gone into a midfielder role now. He is an attacking midfielder, to be fair. Ooh. Close there from Kolak. Come up to 32 minutes now. That's probably the best chance they've had, Rangers, which says a lot. It says a lot when it's taken like nearly 32 minutes to have a decent chance. And what are you trying to do there, Jack? He hasn't seriously won the foul, has he? Who's he giving the free kick to? No, just say, if Rangers got the free kick there, that was craziness. Because Jack made such a stupid decision there. Okay. So what we're going to get here from USG? I think, you know what? I don't think they're going to just sit back and just hold the 1-0. I think they're going to go for it. I suppose whilst the home team, why not? Because at Ibrox, I guarantee they're going to get a crazy reception. How tiny is that guy? Oh, okay. So now USG are doing a press. Now they're doing a press. Okay. I see their game plan here. Okay. I'm quite impressed with him, you know. I have to admit. Oh, now they're just, yeah. They force Rangers to do a proper goal kick instead of playing from the back. Well done, USG. I think Rangers need to wake up somewhat, though. They really do. This is a pretty bad game for Rangers fans. And I know that they've been playing. They obviously played at the weekend. They beat Livingston, I think, 2-1. Their pre-season's, done. The season's starting now. We don't have much excuse of saying, oh, we're underprepared. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, people. Here comes USG now. Cut out by Barisic, so. Here comes Barisic down the left. Whips in. You got 4 defenders and then Kalak. And Barisic is expecting to find one person. Don't think so. They need to change their game plan. This is not a game plan that's going to work. It's just not. It's a bad idea. Yeah. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Let's be honest. Why would it not? You know, what gives him the right to think that he can just jump straight into a team like that? It doesn't make much sense for me. Just seems a little bit odd. USG have got a throw in. 36 minutes gone. I'd love to see Hulkenberg back. Really would. I think Hulkenberg and Alpine would be perfect. But here comes Glenn Kamara. Tillman just couldn't get it into his feet. Won the ball. No foul. To be honest, mate, they look awful. I'll be perfectly honest. They look absolutely awful. But big up to Munzie. Another one, please subscribe, like, go and follow. Does loads of sports. Basketball, F1, football. But big up to Mums. But yeah, honestly, Rangers look awful. But USG don't look too bad. I'm quite surprised how good they are. But Rangers look awful. Kind of worried about them. Tillman looks good. Matondo looks alright. I think losing Aribo and Bassi without properly replacing them is a big problem. I think Sands looks alright. Yeah, it makes sense now. Makes total sense. Yeah, I did think Hulkenberg deserves a seat. I love the guy. I think he's just his F1 career shouldn't be over yet. There's definitely a couple on there that should not be driving for F1. What's a yellow card here? For Sands. Okay. Okay, so we've got 6 more minutes of the first half, depending on what injury time is played as well. They obviously feel that it seems weird actually saying it because I know who's over on the right hand side, but USG feel that Rangers' right hand side is their weakest, which has Tavernier. But to be honest, that kind of is where they've been doing pretty well. Yeah, see, I hope to see Hülkenberg back soon. Really do. I'm just going to quickly see what the scores are in the other games. Benfica are 1-0 up in their tie. PSV are 1-0 up in their tie against Monaco. It's Cambridge 0, Millwall 0 still in the League Cup game. It's 43 minutes gone. Sheriff did lose 2-1 at home. Ludogorets are 2-1 down against Dynamo Zagreb. I think Rangers really do need to. They're going to have to make a change at half time for me. The problem is they haven't got much. They've. I don't know. I don't know if they were probably doing a me and thinking there probably wasn't much to this team, but they look all right. You know, it's they don't look awful. They really don't. Here comes rain. It's just I don't think much of this Colac. I have to be honest. You know, I don't think much of him. Yeah, exactly. You remember when he came? He came in for a team, didn't he? And was it one race or something, or a couple of races? And he was brilliant. He was literally going to be working for the German TV, and then got the call. Literally dropped his job and ran to the F1 to cover someone. Part of me is thinking it was Lewis, but I don't think it was. But do you remember? But yeah, because he so deserves something better than that. Really does. Okay, so something happened there. Rangers really do need to wake up because they look awful. And I mean awful. It's not even me being nice. That they're pretty bad. I know that they only struggled to a win at the weekend against Livingston 2-1 as well. So it's a bit concerning for me. I don't know how bad it could be. Yeah, it's a bit. Exactly. But it really has not panned out too well for Perez, has it? That's the problem. Hasn't panned out too well for him at all. Poor guy. It's quite sad, really. when you think about it. It's just mad, really. Rangers are just struggling. I'm struggling to watch them because it's quite poor. It's very quite poor of them, to be honest. For me, I have to be honest. I can't lie about them and say that they're really good, because they're really not. They're this is pretty bang average. USG look good, not world class or anything like that. Decent unit. They've got some pace. They've got some threat. And this is what Rangers got the pace. They've got Matondo and Tillman. They've got the pace, but they just can't get him into the game. And it is a feisty game, you know. It's 1 minute of injury time. And it is half time. It is half time. It's 1-0 to USG. I'm going to have a quick break. Hopefully my Wi-Fi improves by the second half. So if not, I'm literally going to tear my hair out. But for now, got a little video for you.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause of sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause of sensation.
Okay. I'm back. So what are we going to get here? What are we going to get? I'm hoping that we get a better second half, because that first half was awful. Like, seriously awful. Not even just a little bit awful. That was awful. So Rangers really need to find someone between Jack and Lundstrom to get to Colac, or maybe take Jack and one of Jack or Lundstrom off and put someone in the middle, because I have to be honest, it was an awful start to the game. Awful. Like, really bad. I have to be honest. This is a non-biased watch-along. Always is. I love Rangers, but if they're bad, they're bad. So, yeah. Big up to everyone that's viewing. Appreciate it. I'll let you know when the second half kicks off. Okay, so we're not far from the second half copy now. Oh, is it? Are you back from holiday, or is that where you've gone on holiday, Stranraer? So no, don't you live in Carlisle? Or close? Is it close to Carlisle that you live? But mate, it's mentally hot here. I live like literally in the Midlands, like not 100 miles away from any sea whatsoever. It's ridiculously hot. The players are back out now, so hopefully Rangers. So let's see if Rangers can actually. Why's my Wi-Fi keep playing up? I literally am going to lose my mind with my Wi-Fi today. We're about to kick off the second half. USG with the ball. And we're underway. Let's try, hopefully, no for rugby kickoffs. Just can't stand those. Kind of is, and honestly, it's pointless. Just going out for a goal kick. It's a Rangers. Yeah, no, it's I actually went through Carlisle quite a few times. Going to Edinburgh, National Express stops off in Carlisle, so yeah, I've seen Carlisle bus station quite a lot. I've seen it quite a lot, Carlisle. But Rangers need to do something. I was expecting a half-time substitution, to be honest, but nothing as per usual. Just Rangers don't look exciting. There's not like any good runs off the ball. Seriously, this first half isn't started exactly brilliantly. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm like, what the heck's this? This is not starting off well. Here comes USG, but no foul. No foul there. Okay. Wasn't too sure that was. Sands lost it. The USG player got it. Went down. Could have been a foul, to be fair, but I think it would have been soft. That USG player is still down, actually. Hello, Malone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you managed to see the game, actually. Well, actually, no, I'm not, because the game's awful. I'm hoping you're not having to see the game. I might stop watching games at this rate. I don't know what it is. I seem to pick the worst games. Has the other game got any goals in? No, it's still 0-0 in the other one. So at least I've got a goal in this one. I was going to do the Cambridge Millwall game, so I'm kind of glad I chose this one. At least I've had a goal. Benfica are 3-0 up now. In their tie, and it's 1-1 in the Monaco PSV tie. And the winners of that game will be playing as the winners of this game. And to be honest, I don't know if Rangers were to make it, because before this game, I was expecting Rangers to win this quite easily, to be honest. But USG are way better than I was expecting. Excuse me. Oh, Rangers are starting to really annoy me. Not even slightly annoy me. It's quite a big annoyance now. USG know how to play though. That's the thing. It's kind of annoying that we don't really hear much about them. To be fair, I don't watch like European sports channels, as in like talk shows on YouTube or anything like that. So maybe they have been talked about, and it's just me being ignorant, I suppose. But they're a team that can play. You know, Rangers aren't unlucky to be 1-0 down. To be perfectly honest, Rangers are not unlucky to be 1-0 down. Honestly, Rangers fans are singing, which is great, but I don't know what they've got to sing about. To be honest, Rangers have been really poor. We're 50 minutes in, and I've not seen anything of great excitement from Rangers yet. Tillman looked pretty good. Rotondo looks pretty good, but they can't get him in the game. And they are absolutely hammering the right side of Rangers. Tavernier has always pretty much got 2 or 3 people attacking him. So that's having to bring Lundstrom back. So you've lost a midfielder in Lundstrom automatically, because he's having to help Tavernier in defence. So yeah, it's honestly, it's just mad, to be honest. You know what? I still can't see how Rangers get into this. They need to make a change. But the problem is they couldn't take Lundstrom off because he's pretty much playing as one of the centre backs. I think it is 3 at the back. So their formation right now is 3 at the back for Rangers, and it's really not panning out very well. Tavernier is pretty much right winger right now. I'm getting disappointed with them. Here comes USG now. Go through to goalkeeper. So we're going up to 53 minutes gone. Still 1-0 to USG. It's not looking good. Not looking good. They can't even pass it around to each other. This is looking ridiculous. I'll be honest, I can't see it changing. Because if they do go for like an attacking midfielder to go behind Kollack, you're going to have to lose Jack, Lundstrom or Kamara, which is then going to leave you light at the back. So, yeah, it's not looking good. Really isn't. So it has finished 1-1 between Monaco and PSV. I've just heard it through my ear. So, yeah, that game's not decided yet. Second leg is next week, I believe. I don't know what Tuermi was doing there. So he's literally gone down like it's been. No, he won't. They were saying that you're going to see the highlight and it would say if he hit him in the face. But no, it didn't. Madness. Madness, I tell you. No, it's very theatrical there from Tweema. I don't know, whatever his name is. 55 minutes, and this is so poor. Such a poor game. USG have impressed me with how they play. Jeez, they just cannot. They cannot find each other. Oh my word. This is awful. Changes. I changed the whole team. Because this is awful. You know, I watched Rangers in their challenge for Europa last year, and they look good. They look awful tonight. This is not the Rangers I saw last year at all. Oh, jeez. You know what? It was nearly 2-0 then. It was nearly 2-0. And you know what? I couldn't even make any excuses for Rangers tonight, apart from they look awful. And they do. They look so poor. So poor. You know, there's nothing wrong with the pitch. The weather's not crazy. The atmosphere's not horrible. Nothing weird's happened to like put them off their game. It's just an awful game. It really is. Rangers look so poor. And USG, throwing for Glasgow Rangers, but got no excuses for them. I've got 0 excuses. They're talking about maybe Arfield coming on. Kollack's done nothing. I wanted to see what he was like, and They spent money on him. That's all I can say. They spent money on him, and he doesn't look good. I'm disappointed. Is all I can say right now of Rangers. If they think they're going to challenge Celtic for the title, they've got another thing coming. I'll be perfectly honest. I know they only just struggled to beat Livingston at the weekend, but right now they're and they were nearly 2-0 down again. New Coop with the shot just went wide. Oh my word! No, they can't even find each other now. Here comes USG again. This is bad. Offside. Sorry, any Rangers fans listening in, but seriously, this is bad. This is probably worse than bad. This is awful. They don't look threatening. Tillman looks either not interested or exhausted. Here's Kamara. They've had a decent pre-season, haven't they? Rangers, it's been a good quality pre-season. I suppose I'm trying to find excuses for them or something, but it's really bad. I don't even blame this 10-man behind the ball thing, which is what the commentator's saying. Yes, it's a semi-low block. It's not a major low block. You need to find the space. And when you do get a chance, make the most of it, because that's what they're not doing. They're not making the most of their chances. They need to find each other when they're passing as well, because honestly, it's ridiculous how bad that they're playing. No one's making a move. No, I can physically see no one is making a move. This is not chess. You can move however you want to. Oh, I'm getting frustrated now. I really am. Oh, dear me. What are you guys doing? Okay, there's one or two fouls the ref can pick there, because Matondo was fouled and Tillmans was fouled as well. That shot from that right back was very close. Just click the post. Okay, so it's a free kick to Rangers. Not in a very dangerous position, to be fair. It's literally in the centre. So you're going to have to find some kind of clever angle or some clever play to try and work it around this, because every player's back for a USG. So, yeah, it's going to be a mad one. But here's Tavernier. Yeah. So I'm getting so frustrated. God. Oh, why do I do this? Why do I do this? Yeah, well, that's literally why I thought that Piastri had signed, because it was one of the big names in F1 news, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's sorted then. So yeah, so that's why I thought it was done. But I appreciate you telling me, Chris, it wasn't, because now I'll actually keep an eye out for it now. I appreciate that. Thanks, Chris. But yeah, it's for me. It was just a mad one. Yeah. Who really signed up tomorrow? So there's a substitution here. Barisic is coming off. Davies is coming on. Yeah. Yeah, so Barisic has definitely come off. Jack's come off. Okay, Shielman's. Which I should check his name first. Yeah, spot on. Close there. So it's still 1-0 to USG. Yeah. I liked it when it was just a sport. Do you know what I mean? Instead of being so much drama off the track. Now it's just drama off as well as on the track. It's probably more off the track than it is on the track nowadays, especially Monaco. Here comes USG down the left, though. Oh, good save there, but it's not totally clear yet. Still not clear. Rangers are struggling to get it clear here. They're going for decent strikes from. Oh, now it's just gone over. Now it's just gone over. It's a mad game. It really is. I honestly don't know what to say about Rangers right now. I'm kind of a bit. VAR is in operation. I wasn't just sure. Nothing comes up in the screen, you see, so, and they're not really saying it. So, yeah, I didn't know until they literally just told me. So there is VAR. So I don't know if there's anything that's going on here. Still checking it. So whilst I quickly go through Chris's, I think we actually go into Alpine. McLaren straight away is risky, in my opinion. I think it should go. Yep, spot on there. Yeah, exactly. But how good is Piastri though, Chris? Because I don't follow F2 or F3, so I've never seen him. I've just heard of his name, and I know that people think quite highly of him. So if you could tell me how good he actually is, that would be pretty good for me, to be honest, because I don't know. I'm not someone that knows. I don't follow F2. Like, he's going to this monitor. So he's going to the monitor here. So bear with me. Oh, you know what? That could be a penalty. I don't know what Golson's meant to do with his hands, though, to be fair. He can't chop his hands off. Oh, it's just mad. Honestly, if that goes in because of that, that's just mad. I don't think the player should be allowed to look at the screen, though, to be honest. Penalty. And that's yellow card for Golson. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't agree. Don't agree with it. There we go. Right, he's very talented. 1 F2 title loss. Yeah, I know that much. I think it was, but we don't know how good they are. Yeah. Yes. I just didn't know if he was like this super kid. You know, do you know what I mean? Like really like super talented kid that we should all be looking out for. Blah 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 blah. But no, that's handy to know. So he's 1 F2. which doesn't always mean that you're a good driver, as we've seen over the years. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see. There could be a goal. Penalty to USG. Van Zier about to take the penalty. Is it going to be a goal or not? It's a goal. Sorry, Celtic Rangers fans, but it's now 2-0. Okay, so he's either going to be a Lando Norris, do a job and be an F1 for years, or he could be, yeah. There's been a lot of people that have won F2 and done literally nothing in F1 since. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. John North, I really hope so, but honestly, I don't know if you've seen the game, but Rangers have been really poor, like really bad. I probably will be covering the game. Not sure yet. Need to look at the schedules and stuff, but hopefully I'll be able to do the game next week. But big up to you, John North, for coming in. I hope they do, but they also need to perform because this is awful. They've lost out again here. And the thing is, they've got two very good, fast forwards, which is giving Rangers a nightmare. And I can't believe they're three at the back. It's mad. Also, Tillman's got... Oh, crikey. Okay, so they made some changes. I missed that. Okay. I'll have to give you... You have to give me 2 seconds on this change because they've made changes, but I wasn't looking at the time. See if I can get these substitutions right. There we go. So Matondo and Tillman have both gone off. Matondo, Tillman off. And as far as notes, not 100% sure who else has come on. Tom Lawrence is definitely on. I need to work out who the other player is. It's 4-0 to Benfica, by the way, whilst I'm on this screen. Who else has come off here? Stillman's gone off. Is it now telling me now? It's just not updating. Here comes. It's nearly 3 then. Not even joking. Oh, I'm not even joking. It was nearly 3 now. Oh, I cannot work out who else has come on here. Does anyone else know who came on? I know Lawrence is on. I can't work out who else is on. I think it's Kieran Wright that's come on, isn't it? Sorry, Chris, I'll get to your comment in a minute, mate. Right, okay, let's go back. I think it will be Hulkenberg or Ricciardo for the Alpine seat. Yeah, correct. I see. Yeah, if Piastri goes to McLaren, it's yeah, so much undecided now, isn't there? John North is saying Rangers look out of sort. It's like they have hangover, mate. They look absolutely awful. Now I had the privilege of doing watch-alongs with them in Europa last year. This is not the Rangers I saw last season. This is miles away from the team I saw last year. But big ups to John North. Thank you ever so much for coming here. But McLaren might be thinking if nothing changes with Daniel performances, well, it's not going to, and they can get rid early, which is sad. Yeah, I like Danny, but he's just not performed this year, has he? Let's be honest. We have to be honest. He's had an awful year. Oh, stressful. No, we're coming up to 82 minutes gone now. Don't think I've seen Rangers this bad for so many years. It's quite crazy. He comes right, calling for a penalty, but he got the ball for me. Don't see there being an issue there personally. They've put it out. He's down injured. Let's have a look. He got the ball. Yeah. Great challenge. Writes down. Where am I? This is why we might want more F1 teams drivers that are missing out on seats. Yeah. I don't know how much you know about the two new ones. It's Porsche and who's the other team? Oh, Chris, you're gonna have to help me, mate. Who's the two new ones coming? I don't. Are any of them actually just? Are they helping other teams or are they doing their own team solo? Do you know? But yeah, we do need more teams. Really do. Because Hulkenberg needs to be in that. Needs to be in the seat. That's a talent that has been wasted for me. She's good. Here comes right. This is better. Somehow USG have run a free kick. Don't know how. That's madness. Oh, I haven't put the banner up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's 2-0. 2-0 to USG. And now USG are making a change, which is going to cause me an absolute nightmare, isn't it? I'm going to have to look at the name here. And Ingra is off, and I think it's young and Audi. Audi and Porsche, isn't it? I think. Am I right to say that, or am I wrong? God. So we've seen Bright's come on, but that's what we needed in the first place. Someone that's just going to go and actually run at them. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just wondering if they're going to have their own teams or they're just going to combine with someone else, which then makes it a bit boring again for me. So I don't see there being a problem with another 2 teams in it, to be honest. I really don't. You know, there's enough competition on there now. There's not a team at the back that is always at the back. There's definitely like groups, like there's a front team, there's middle teams, and there's back teams. But there's no reason why we can't have another 2 teams added to those. It's a bit like the Premier League, isn't it? Yeah, the teams that are going to fight for relegation, the teams that are going to finish mid-table, and the teams that are going to go for like the honours. It's a shame that it's taken till the 80th minute for Rangers to look fairly decent. Ah, were they? See, I knew they were 1-0 down until like the 70th minute. At Livingston, I know that much. And then Scott Arfield came on and they got 2 goals. But I didn't hear about the performance. So, okay, so they're not performing very well yet. Okay. Do you expect them to go in the market and buy some new players? Because I would. You know, they've made a profit so far this season. And for any money that they would have earned from last year, from Europa, you know, there's got to be money there, surely. But thanks for that, John. Appreciate it. Ugh, seriously? So is that going to be Porsche engine? It is, isn't it? That's just depressing. You've depressed me now, Chris. I was kind of excited about Porsche. Now I'm not. I don't like the way that Red Bull function. Just don't. Rangers trying to build something that they'd look better, but it's taken literally 80 minutes for them to look better. It's mad. Yeah, I really appreciate it because, you know, you just hear results. I do mainly EFL games. I assume they must have played badly because it was just 2-1 and they were 1-0 down at like 70 minutes. So I assume they were playing badly, but I didn't want to assume. So thank you, Joe. Really appreciate it. But they're going to have to do a big turnaround for next week. That's what I will say. Yeah, portion, I agree, having them too. Yeah. So what does that mean for AlphaTauri? Does that mean they'll still be part of the Red Bull group, or they go solo? You know, goalkeeper's down moment for USG. Got a hit problem. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't excite me then. Honestly, it wouldn't bother me if Porsche didn't come then, to be honest. Just imagine a Porsche F1 team. Oh. It's just, that sounds exciting. But Porsche being a Red Bull, nah, don't excite me now. So what's Audi going to go with? Who's Audi going with? Do we know? Or are they doing their own team? We're in the 90th minute now. I've not seen any injury time as of yet. Maybe they're still calculating it. If I was Rangers, I'd want a goal. I wouldn't want a 2-0 deficit. Really wouldn't. Only because they actually look dangerous on the attack, USG. Yellow card here for Tom Lawrence. Oh, Chris, you're just depressing me every time I read this. So I'm just trying to work out who that actually came on here. Computers on. But yeah, I do appreciate your updates, Chris, but seriously, it's depressing. There is 4 minutes of injury time. They've got just over a minute to play now. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Chris. Deal worth 450 million means Audi will acquire the team. Hearing rumours that Audi have officially reached an agreement with Saudi to enter F1 2023-2024. Okay. All right. It's a bit disappointing for me, to be honest. Yeah. That one was the most shocking one, to be honest. Blimey heck, and he scored again. John, I'm slightly worried that they won't be able to do it at Ibrox, you know, mate. I'll be perfectly honest. It's just making me panic. It's making me panic a little bit here. It's mad. But yeah, Scotland are not doing very well in the European competitions right now. But that is full time, and that means it's time for this. So, who am I going to give MVP to? It's definitely not going to be a Rangers player. I'm going to have to give it to the first goal scorer. Yeah, I honestly cannot see. Can't see him doing it next week, I'll be perfectly honest. But thank you ever so much for everyone that's tuned in. Chris, appreciate it as per always. Talking to you. Be good to see you when you're back so you can do some content so I can watch it. John North, appreciate your company, really do. But it has finished. USG 2, Rangers 0. And right now, I'm out of here. Take care. See you later.